So as a dog, I gotta tell you, it's the little spray tan girl. The little spray tan girl's like she's for some reason she's mesmerizing. I find myself laying out on her big, ginormous, big, spacious bandstand-esque front porch. Like from the time you leave the door to the time you get to the steps to descend, it's like 29 steps. It's a regal kind of a porch. And believe me, they should come up with a different name for porch. This is an appendage to the manor house. I don't know. But I lay on it all day for a glimpse of the little spray tan girl because this was amazing, but I was reading about it in the local newspaper. And I didn't realize I was reading about the little spray tan girl until I realized they described her, gave her address. I don't know why they did that, but the little spray tan girl had become a phenomenon, a medical phenomenon where she had gotten head lice. And she was trying to comb the head lice out, and she was very white and pasty. And all her friends, they started to pick up stones like they were going to stone her. And somebody intervened, and she decided, finally, she had saved up $65. She was trying to save for a massage, but she thought she better spend the $45 and get the spray tan. And as soon as she got the spray tan, her lice left her. And I was amazed by it. I almost wanted to go up and ask the girl. I mean, I couldn't admit I'm a talking dog because the man said we failed so many times in all our economic interludes and all our efforts, all our things. What do you call it? Entrepreneurial efforts? We blew it. So he said, just shut up. Don't talk to nobody. I'm sick of it. So he said, don't go over and talk to her. I want to go over. I want to say, my goodness, you're like a superhero. As soon as you get a spray tan, the lice, you get rid of the lice. I mean, and then, come to find out, I was reading something earlier, and there was a strange thing. She actually, when I was searching my dog remembrance, and I wasn't trying to become too invasive or, become like a peeping Tom dog. Peeping Tom dog, who wants to be that? But I saw in my dog remembrance that she once had body lice. And I thought, God bless body lice. I mean, I actually had to look it up. I was like, what the hell is a body lice? And it said in the thing, it says it's like about as big as a sesame. And they live in your clothing and your bedding, and they crawl from your clothing, your bedding several times a day to suck your blood from your skin. And I mean, you want to talk about disgusting. But wait, it gets worse. Where they like to do their blood sucking is at the neck, the armpits, in the groin. They like to suck a lot of blood out of your groin. Jeez, think about it. I mean, they think the little guys could have a little more, maybe they could do my outside of my shoulder and the top of my thigh right by my kneecap, and I wouldn't mind so much. But when you're sucking blood out of my groin. And then the little girl, I searched further my remembrance, and the little girl, she had jiggers. You don't even want to know what jiggers is. It's like a chigoe flea. I don't even know what it is. It's like a tonga penetrans. And everybody else calls them jiggers. They're like a Chicago flea. It's Chicago. It's a Tonga penetrans, like you're penetrating. It's disgusting. They're called jiggers, but they're kind of like sand fleas, if you know what a sand flea is. Once a little girl gets any kind of a jigger, a sand flea, or mosquito bite, or a zit, she goes gets a spray tan and it vanishes. It's eerie. It's almost like she's like a vampire or something, You can see a reflection in the mirror, and like when she's white and pasty and all her freckles are sticking out and her hair looks so red. Her hair beams red, like this weird red, like a cross between I don't know what. It's like an orchid or something. It's so beautiful, but yet so unique. You can't even figure it out. When she's so white like that, it's almost scary. I think that's why people like have a sneer towards her, and they kind of look at her and they're like hateful towards her. But, as soon as she gets tan, I think it takes away from the glow of her hair a little bit. It offsets, it like masks the glow of her hair or her freckles. I don't even know. But the little spray tan girl, whatever. It is what it is. It's just amazing to me. I could watch her all day. I lay on the porch and I look for her.